welcome to Tassie, mate. How are you settled in so far?
Thank you. Settling in well. I've been back and forth a little bit between Melbourne, but I've got my place. All the guys have helped me set myself up. So, yeah, settling in well.
Do you ever think you'd be a Tasmanian JackJumper?
Probably not. I don't know. It's hard to think when you're at other teams. You're not really looking like ahead to what team you would be in. So, no. But at the same time, I understand my play style and what they're playing against Tassie my whole career. I understand what they're about. So, yeah, it's definitely a match, I think.
They sort of told you what role they want you to play. Is it similar to what we've seen from you in the past at your other clubs?
Yeah, I think just be myself, whether that's whatever that is, whatever Scott's seen, whatever you guys have seen in the NBL, NBL 1 level, whatever, in Europe. I think just whatever play style I am and what you guys have seen, just bring that and, just 100% every day.
How are you feeling about a new club, new start, new everything, I suppose, coming down to Tasmania? How are you sort of feeling about it all coming in another season?
I feel really good. It's not all new to me, like Majuk Deng I played with for a long time. He's been a mentor to me in Cairns, so I know him very well. Nick Marshall I'm familiar with. Anthony Drimmick I'm familiar with. I've become close with the imports already in the last few days, so yeah, there's a bunch of guys that I know already. So as much as it's like a new club, new environment, there's a lot of familiar faces for me, and that's made it really easy.
What's that been like, I guess, building that chemistry with some new guys, both on and off the court?
It's been good, man. That's the best part of sport. I think team sport is like you meet new people, get to build new relationships, and yeah, you learn about other people, other cultures, where they're from, and how they live life. And I think that's like the coolest thing about sport in general, and especially basketball. And I think that gets elevated here, or there's a microscope on it, more so here because we're such a tight-knit group and community.
How conscious are you of it being a bit of a new era for the JackJumpers? A lot of turnover coming into this season, a lot of old faces have gone, and a lot of new faces in. Is that something that you're conscious of, or what the group's conscious of, I suppose?
Yeah, I think the coaches have made it a point. We understand there's familiar faces have left, or people, there's been a bit of a turnover. But at the same time, I think individually it's just like you attack the season as you've attacked any other season individually, that is. And then we have a lot of faith in the coaching staff and the system that they've built down here over the years, that it's a successful one. And if we kind of just follow what they do and follow the blueprint down here, then good things will happen.
How are you gelling with the coach so far?
Well, with all of them, I'm gelling great. Rothy, I like being around him. I think we share a similar mindset. And then Weeksy, someone who's played in the league before in my position, has helped me a lot. Mark Radford, he's helped me be a leader, and he's really working on my leadership skills with me behind the scenes. And then Nate, just really getting to know Nate and his workout style and how he can prep me for games. So all the coaches, and then the whole SBC staff as well has been amazing with my body.
How's the juggle been, mate, with the NBL 1 commitment still, and good luck this weekend, obviously.
Thank you.
Must be excited to get back over there and try and win a flag.
Yeah, it's exciting. I've been in this position before with Sandringham, my local team back home. But in terms of the back and forth, that's just being a professional. I think, it allows for limited time off. But at the same time, that just means increased time recovery. And like I said, just be a professional. That's what's expected. I'm the one that's choosing to play all these games, so I have to deal with that. But super keen to get back to Sandy, where I'm from locally, and try and win a championship for that community down there.
Big season in the NBL 1, putting out some excellent numbers. You must be really excited to hopefully carry that over into the NBL and really carve out a spot for yourself here in Tasmania.
For sure. I think, and again, going back to being a professional, the roles are different, NBL 1 to NBL. And being aware of that is the biggest thing. So just making sure that I'm not going to play the exact same role I did in NBL 1 that I am in the NBL, but there are things that I've worked on in the off-season and in NBL 1 that I can transfer to the NBL and hopefully step my game up again to another level in the NBL.
Obviously, if you've got really good defensive weapons, you're going to get a good run on this team under the plan that Scott's put over a few years now. That's something you'd be hoping to draw upon?
Yeah, my own defense? Yeah, for sure. I think that's the main reason I'm here, to be honest. Offensively, all that stuff, that just comes, I think, second nature. But the main thing is defensively is why I'm here. And that's something that I want to just continually improve on myself personally, like one-on-one defense, team defense schemes. And I think just being a leader on that end, using my voice vocally, and kind of like leading our guys on the defensive end will be a huge one for me this year.
Thank you, mate.
Lovely.
Sweet, hell yeah, thanks.
Go right ahead.
All right, Tiger, this all happened very quickly for you. Can you take us back to when you got the initial phone call to now arriving here in Tasmania and playing with the JackJumpers?
It was about a week ago from, what is it, Thursday. It's been so fast, I don't even. Thursday today, got signed last Saturday. So it's been about a week and a half, 2 week period. It started with just taking a phone call interview, follow up. They decided they were going to go with me, back and forth with, talking with my people and the people here. And, it was just a quick turnaround. I'm blessed to be here. Obviously, getting here has been surreal. Flying to the island, talking to Coach Scott. He's a great guy. Doing some research on my teammates. So, like you said, it was a quick turnaround, but, I'm ready to go, and I'm happy to be out here.
How do you handle that transition and doing it in such a short amount of time and coming in, new club, new teammates, new everything?
I think it's just all about staying ready. This summer I worked really hard. I've been training at home with my trainers, and I was just waiting on the phone call, and thank God I was blessed enough to get into this situation, and I'm just thankful to be here.
You've been on the radar of the JackJumpers for a couple of seasons now, I think. But the JackJumpers, a club that you were aware of somewhere that you might land in the future at some stage?
It was always, hopefully I'd make it out to this side, but when I was coming out, the year I didn't go with me, they won a championship, so, I wish I could have been a part of that, but, they had great guys, a great group, and I'm just happy I can come and help now.
What do you know about the NBL? Do you hear much about it back in the States?
No, sir, but I did my research before coming out here. I know they have a lot of great guards, a lot of good coaches in this league, and so I had to just speed run it a little bit and just get ready to come out here.
For those that haven't seen you play, what can the fans expect? I guess how excited will they be to watch you out there?
What can they expect from me? I'm a pass-first guy. I like to get my teammates involved. I play with a lot of energy, and my main focus is just winning. I'm not really worried about my success as myself. It's more about just team success and, hopefully bringing an NBL championship.
Obviously, you don't play basketball, so is the most important thing when arriving here gelling with your new teammates and things like that? Is that more important than basketball at the moment?
Yeah, it's a lot of things that are really important when you're coming from, they've been going for a week or two already. They had a pre-camp. So really it's just getting to know my teammates and getting to know the plays and just doing whatever coach wants me to do and kind of just back and forth with him.
Parallels between the NBL and how it's played here and where you played in Germany last up in the BBL, that fever style, that similar sort of style that you can draw upon that?
I don't know too much. Haven't got a game out there yet, but off of watching film, I see it's a very up-tempo league, and a lot of really, like I said before, a lot of really good guards that create for not only themselves but for other people. And I'm looking to take this challenge head on and just worried about winning games right now.
As a pass-first guy, you got some really nice shooters around doing some really quality big men in Magna and Bannon as well. That must be really exciting for somebody like yourself in the way that you play.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play with the guys here. I had done my research on them. Just like you said, we got some good shooters. Magne, haven't played with him yet. He's off with the Boomers right now, so can only follow from there. But excited to get him and Bannon back here and just get to work every day.
How much have you been hassled by the PR and the marketing department, the Tiger and the Tassie Tiger stuff?
Not too much. They've been chill about it, but I'm excited to see where that goes. Run with it a little bit.
What about the hair? Talk us about the hair. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm jealous. Obviously.
Okay, give you some.
Is there preparation that goes into that? Is it just do its own thing?
Nah, it's just free form. I kind of just wake up, shake it out, go on with my day. Don't put any really gel in it or anything. It's been my thing for maybe past 10 years. I just didn't like haircuts, so I just grew this, whatever you want to call it. I just got this on top of my head, and it's just part of me now.
What height are you, and what height are you with the hair?
I'm about 6'3" with the hair, probably. Take it off, probably, I like to say 6 foot, or probably 5'11" without it.
Do you know much about the Tasmanian tiger? Did you Google that at all? Any knowledge of the history and why people are so intrigued?
Yeah, Coach said something about it. Just a little back and forth banter. He told me they were extinct, and I just joking around. I'm like, they're not extinct anymore. So just a little stuff like that. So that's all I really know about the Tasmanian tiger.
Tell us about your first few days. Got out and about and explored anything, or just got the feet underneath you?
Just getting my feet underneath me. Just taking it day by day. You see how we're working in here, so just eyes forward, listening to coach, getting to know my teammates, and just taking it one day at a time.
This must be such an exciting time, I suppose, for yourself and the club and a new group to sink yourself into. Some new imports, a lot of talent out there. How are you feeling about the upcoming pre-season and then the season proper?
Yep. Really enjoying the pre-season so far. As you said, lots of talent on the floor, and getting to know the guys has been great and enjoyable, and just trying to build really good habits on the floor and off the floor, and it's been great so far.
How does the brand change at all going into the season? We know it'll be defense first, as it has been for so long, but what sort of new improvements can we see? Will it evolve at all going into this season?
Well, the brand won't change much at all, and you hit it on the head with the defence first, and defence wins championships, and we've been a strong defensive team every year we've been in existence. I think with different personnel, you always got to make slight adjustments to your plan, and it's based on maximising their strengths, and our job as a coaching staff is trying to find ways to do that. So with the guys that we've got in, I will certainly be trying to play a little bit quicker early in the offence, and then utilising the strengths of our guys. We've got great athleticism, excellent versatility with our shooting, and our bigs being able to create for others. So it's exciting as a coach. You've got some tools out there.
The real emphasis on going out and getting some scorers as well after last year where offence probably wasn't a great strength of yours.
Yeah, offence was a little challenging last year, and obviously when you have injuries to some of your main guys, it does make it tough. Offence is obviously an important part of a game, so we've certainly approached recruiting in a way to try to strengthen up our offensive game. As I said, playing a little bit quicker and some more versatility with our scoring and playmaking will help that side of the ball.
You've got many bodies on the ground at the moment, mate, but you've got your three imports here.
Yep.
What do you like about them, what you've seen so far, and the fans great to love them as well?
Yeah, well, I think for a start, they're three great people. They've been really coachable with everything we've asked, and they're in early and they're staying late and they're asking for extra work and extra video, so they want to get better. They're hungry to improve and to extend their career or develop it as players. So that part's been excellent, and then on the floor they're very talented. They're going to be hard to stay in front of, like three guys who can really attack you off to bounce, but they can also all shoot it well, so you have to close out to them. So it's hopefully going to be a challenge for opposition teams to guard them.
I know you've got your off-court role here as well, but on-court, what's day-to-day like for you compared to your previous job? Is it similar? Or?
Yeah, it's certainly similar in terms to the on-the-floor teaching and what we're trying to do. I think here it's, as you're dealing with pros, so you're not dealing with underage athletes, so there's not the school aspect, so you're not waiting for them to get back from school before you have to work them out. So we're in nice and early, we're getting our vitamins done, getting our video done, hitting the floor. They've got strength and conditioning in the morning, and then afternoon is about recovery and getting ready for the next day, really.
What do you hope to go to the games up north next week?
I think for us it's being connected, both on the floor and off the floor, and just investing in each other. I think that'll be a big focus area for up north. Obviously we're going to be missing three of our main bigs, so it's going to be slightly challenging on that side of it, but to have our three imports in and playing together will be really useful. Winnings would be great, but I think it's more about our habits, playing the Jackie style of basketball, making the fans up north proud of how we go and present ourselves on the floor, but then also off the floor with all the community promos and other things we're doing. So yeah, really just attack the week and try and get better every day.
Sean going down, bringing Tiger in, is Tiger a really like-for-like replacement in terms of the way they go about it, the way they play and set things up, or is there differences in their games that you have to sort of work out, I suppose, given it's happened so late?
Yeah, well, they're like-for-like positionally, but they're certainly two different players. It was obviously very unfortunate for Sean to go down, and it was a tough couple of days for everybody, and we're here to support him through his surgery and his recovery. But we felt we needed to get a point guard to replace Shawnee, and Tiger's a different player. I think he's a little bit more creative off the bounce than Shawnee. But to be honest, they're very similar, and we're going to miss Sean and the strengths that he brought to the team. But Tiger, I think we wanted someone who can help connect the group, because that was really Sean's strength. He did a great job of that, and we're going to miss him in that area, but I think Tiger can fill that hole pretty well.
How have you fitted into the coaching group and Scott and doing all the the extra things
Yeah.
and picking up those things, and also alongside Mark Bradford, Weeksy, and how you fit it in?
We're learning a lot day to day. They're obviously three really good coaches, so I'm thoroughly enjoying the day to day and just being in the room with them and working and just getting to it. They're obviously different personalities, but being back with Mark and Weeksy, who have experienced working with them in the past, it's been really enjoyable. So I'm loving it so far.
Always good to get amongst the northern community and see the fans up there.
Yeah, it is. I spent a year working for Basketball Tasmania in the northern office, so it'd be nice to see all my friends and people up there in Launceston. But basketball's so big in the north and the northwest, it's just going to be great to be up there and support them and to put a product on the floor that they're proud of.